But today I will be interviewing my brother. He all smiles and stuff. Sit down. I may have to put this in another video. I hope not. Hello everybody. I know I haven't been on the channel in a long time, but today I'm coming to y'all with an important message. Actually, I just wanted to do an update about a particular event that took place, and just to let you all know, I'm no longer on the journey, but I just wanted to share a piece of information with y'all. Wanted to talk to y'all about my brother and the few people that I've spoken to about this situation concerning him. It was such an encouragement to them to see the progress of my family life. For those who know what I'm doing ministry wise and the things that have to do with my organization that I'm developing. So that was significant. It was very important for not only me to see, but for my friends to hear. So I hope you all will be encouraged by this too. Here's the story. My brother came to get me from Dallas, Texas, the last place I was in the journey. And I just wanted to tell y'all, he responded so quickly when I reached out to him. And that was, I didn't expect that, but that was God. And when I reached out to him, he gave me all the information I needed. He was very helpful in assisting me with getting home. I kid you not, when I just said I'm actually coming home, when he asked me how I was doing, and I was like jokingly, oh my goodness, first off, this, I'm gonna act like y'all can't hear that. That's the dryer you got. No, actually the washing machine. Anyway, oh man, I said to him, I'm actually coming home. Wanna come get me? I didn't know what to expect as far as his response, but he was like, I kid you not, y'all, he was like, when and where are you? That's all he said. He responded to me really quickly that same the same day I reached back out to him. And not only that, he left as soon as he possibly could to get on the road to come and get me. And it was a 13-hour drive. He made it into a you gonna say it?
11.
He made it to an 11-hour drive, and he left around like 7 p.m. And I saw him the morning of that next day when I was eating breakfast. It was a little after 6 o'clock. This dude sped, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna say this, and he got a speeding ticket. It's $245, just to let you all know, and it's due in January, sometime this month. But yeah, huh?
Saying about another week.
Y'all heard that? In about another week, okay? Yeah. So yeah, he really was committed to come and get me, and when he saw me, he didn't ask me no questions or anything. Oh, I should probably be looking at this camera. He didn't ask me any questions. He just, we just sat down and talked. Well, actually, I did the talking. He did more of the relaxing. He had all this energy juice still in his system from that drink, that monster drink, whatever he had, that he was juiced up on. But yeah, oh my goodness, y'all, I'm so serious. I had to try with everything within me not to cry in this dude's face. For real, it touched my heart so deeply when I saw him. And it would have been almost 2 months, maybe 6 days, less than 2 months that I had been away from my family. But just to see him go out of his way to come and get me, and everything else that was going on with me that day, it was such a blessing. It moved me to tears, although I didn't let him see, but it did. And I'm just like, well, I see my dad all in him. He probably ain't gonna like hearing that, but I'm just like, whoa, because I mean, he really rose to the occasion, and he was self-sacrificing. He took off of work just to come get me, and he said that was a $200 expense that, you know, he denied himself by coming to get me, that he would have made in overtime. And he provided for the hotel I was in and everything. I ain't even gonna talk to y'all about that hotel, y'all. I am gonna say this one part and I ain't gonna go no further. Man, I was glad I was leaving that day to find out them folks just let him have my key without knowing who in the world he was. Checking no ID, no nothing, just gave him my key. I'm glad I saw that before I went back to my room, because that would have messed me up had I been in my room and I just hear somebody coming through my door. That would have messed me up. So I thank God I saw him before he saw me, and I was able to see how that was not a safe place to be. But anyway, yes, and God favored me so much. How about everything that I wanted from, oh my goodness, like days before, things that just popped into my head that he would not have known about. God placed it in him to give me, like on top of him going out of his way to come and get me, as if that wasn't enough. Like I was just continually being blessed and being favored just by, you know, the small things that really made a difference, that really spoke volumes about how God sees, God knows, and he cares, and he will provide for you. Just little small stuff, like I wanted some PTOs. He got me some PTOs. I didn't say nothing about that. He wouldn't have known nothing about it. But yeah. And then talking about some beef jerky. I ain't even knew. He knew I liked beef jerky, but he mentioned that, like, hey, they got some beef jerky in there. Like, oh my goodness, what in the world? Like, oh, you remember that from childhood? Wow. Okay, yeah, and I've been craving some, just like with the PTOs. And I ain't even say nothing about nothing to drink. I was gonna act like I wasn't thirsty, but he gave me that big old thing of Gatorade too, that he got two of. I had been so thirsty, y'all, but that's part of it. That's part of the mission, you know. It's part of it, you know. It's a sacrifice to it, you know. So I wasn't complaining or anything like that. But God was being such a giver through him, and he didn't even know that he was being used. And oh man, to just top it off, you know, we just had some good times. I was happy to see him, and you know, we could just laugh and we could just talk and everything, and you know, it wasn't no judgment or anything like that. It was just brother and sister time, you know. And to add to that, this was the biggest thing, and I'm gonna try to be as brief as possible. It was like recompense was made through him coming to get me, because I remembered once upon a time I was able to help him when he was in a situation that required us to come together, you know, and to get him from where he was. And I was the only person that had money in the house at that time, so my money was used for him to come back to Georgia. And I believe I got paid back for that through my dad. So technically recompense was already made as far as the provision being restored back to me, but through his actions he paid me back. It was like, I don't know, it was like an act of love, you know, in return. And I can honestly say my brother loves me, you know, and I felt that, and I just bless him, you know. So I just pray, that God will bless him. And if it be through any of y'all that are viewing, if any of you are touched by this story, PayPal me. I'll post my email again just so it can be at the forefront of my page. If anybody's led, no compulsion or anything like that. But the speeding ticket is $245 and it's due really, really soon. But hey, if y'all are led to be a blessing to him or whatever, even after that, please do so. I just really pray the blessings of God upon his life. I know I've said that before, but I just wanted him to hear this, and I want him to be able to see how much of a difference he made just by that one act. And yeah, I love him, and I'm not just saying that for the camera. I love him dearly, and he's a good man. He's a good man. And I wanted him to be honored for what he did and for who God has created him to be, the man that God has created him to be, a man of honor. And his wife is going to be a very lucky woman, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
No longer can it bother me, cause the creator of the universe, it fathers me, and it's transferable. My children's children shall be free. It's a new season. It's a new season. If you don't know, but now you need to know, it's Jubilee. But debts are canceled and children walk in victory. It's all available to you right now. Just taste and see. It's a new season. It's a new season. Somebody just get up off of your feet. Come on, sing. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. It's a new season. It's a new season. Break it on down. Take another step forward. Come on, you're in the new season. Yeah. The new millennium presents a new horizon, and no greater time for us to make a choice and take a stand. All that we need is resting in his hand. It's a new season. It's a new season. All that was stolen is returned to you 100-fold. Tried in the fire, but you're coming out gold. Maybe you didn't hear me. I said, all that was stolen is returned to you 100-fold. Tried in the fire, but you're coming out.